the run. I'm a better Dooley. I don't know about that. I do like enchanted items just because they're fun. These are terrible. I'll take the fiery power sander because maybe I transform it into something more useful. Alfred, these are all kind of bad. Like Blast Doors can pull out a win on day one randomly. We can't beat the Toxic Viper, unfortunately. I'm pretty sure. I really need a Fang just so I can do something and hope for day one, but I'm not too confident in day one here. I suppose there's worse builds out there. We just have to be lucky and run into them. I start going back to university next week. I'm sort of looking forward to it, but also sort of worried about it. My supervisors are nice. I'm going to talk to them about like easing things back in, setting up a schedule and stuff for how I want to do things. I still want to stream. I'm going to upgrade this just because when I transform it, hopefully it'll be something better. Oh man, we have like nothing. I'm gonna eat at Finn's and hopefully my 3 burns power sander can take it. Jeebles. This is a pretty bad start, I think. They've got poison, we lose. We beat the other stuff they have, but they've got Chem Snail with final dose, so yeah, I know what my research. I've already done a bunch of my research, so it's mostly writing my dissertation is like the biggest part. I still have some analysis and things to do. I'd mentioned it on stream before what my research is about, so it's basically looking at autistic Twitch streamers and doing co-design and interviews with autistic Twitch streamers, and then like figuring out kind of like what does that look like currently, and you know, what maybe could we do in the online streaming space to help support autistic creators better? These are terrible. I mean, I'm going to take this because I need a weapon. Oh, there's still no weapons? Give me a small weapon, sure. Okay, that's something. That's some damage. Can I beat the Rogue Scrapper with what I have? I'm not sure. This is so awful. I'll fight the Coconut Crab. I hope I beat the Coconut Crab. We never got an extra XP either. Did we? Oh no, we did, because I had the Mountain Pass that gave me 1 extra XP. But I didn't fight the Rogue Scrapper, so I'm not going to level either. This is my worst Dooley start since the patch. Since they changed the cores, this is definitely my worst Dooley start. At least we'll win this one. At least we'll win this. Yeah, so I have a few publications already. Um, a couple or a few where I'm the first author, and then um, like a bunch where I'm second author. But you can see, like I have real publications here that are cited by people. My most cited thing that I'm on, I'm only the second author on this, so I'm not like the main author, is live streaming related as well. So why do people watch others eat food? An empirical study on the motivations and practices of mukbang viewers. So it's kind of a funny one to have as my most cited thing, although I'm second author, so it's not really my most cited thing. My most cited thing is this, my main master's degree work, critiquing physical prototypes for a remote audience. So I was doing with like remote communication, on video remote communication. How do you communicate physical prototypes? So like if you have for instance, a prosthetic hand that you 3D printed and you're trying to talk with somebody that you sent it to, how do you communicate about that? And what are the challenges and stuff that are involved with that? So that's my main most cited thing. And then I've got, autistic streamer research stuff down here. So that's what my research stuff is on. And that's what I'm going back to. Mostly going back to do writing, hopefully, is the majority of it. And then I'm hoping to finish my PhD this year. We'll see, though. Quixel, you got to give me something. Induction Aegis is tech for Arc Blaster. So is Laser Pistol. That's damage at least. And then could put this here just for damage upgrade. And then I could take Light Bulb just because it's fast. Okay, I'll take that. It sucks that we're not going to be level 3 for this fight. Any plans after I graduate? I'm mostly looking into potentially like teaching jobs, like university teaching jobs. I'd be sort of interested in research positions at universities, like a research professor, but it's pretty unlikely to get that type of position. Just because I did all my degrees here in Calgary, and I'm not moving, we're not moving our family, so I have limited options with where I could get a research position. I'm not totally opposed to it if it happened to come up. But yeah, I'm most likely I'm looking for potentially teaching positions at universities where I wouldn't really do research. Ooh, that was really close. That was really, really close. I thought we were going to lose that for sure because they had this scaling barbed wire with the soldering gun. Okay, we finally get our core. I think I want to take the weaponized core here. Yeah, I enjoy teaching. I've had the chance to teach a couple times. Arc Blaster over there. Put both of these over there. I need something faster than this for sure. So in that case, let me go to Kev's Armory. That's fast-ish, but it takes 2 spots. That kind of sucks. It's better than Blast Doors at least. I guess I'll take it. Gives me something. This is left-handed, yeah. I gotta take the chocolate here. If we face certain enemies, we need this chocolate. Okay, Aetherite is fine. We put out damage. This is kind of wasteful to the light bulb, but this scales both damage and shield if we have the sander here. I guess I could put the sander to the right, but that would slow down the core. Yeah, the other alternatives are like there's research positions at some companies, but I mean, we're not that big of a tech city, so I don't know how many of those positions are really around here. While I'm looking for a job, I'll probably continue to stream. I might look into getting back into game dev a bit more. Like that's something I've been thinking about, but I just haven't done it. I might at some point try to get back into it though. Okay, burn equal to the damage. Okay, that's nice. Do I want to upgrade a bronze? No, just give me small items. Give me a first aid and Omega Ray. Goggles, terrible. I don't want this at bronze. I could do a freezer because it's 5 seconds, so then I could have like, oh no, these are all slow. I do have enough money to roll. I'm going to take the freezer and hopefully get something else small that's fast. Okay, never mind. What would we fill in? Like, probably just put this in. And maybe put the arc blaster over here as well. Oh, we are going to level as well, I guess. I could use a skill, please. I'm going to roll. I'm hoping for something better. Okay, 10 damage across the board is actually very good. And we put a freezer out. Jumpy jump. Doing some game dev would be nice. It's been a really long time. I sort of poked around with Godot. It's a game engine, game framework thing. Sort of like Unity. That could be fun. But it's pretty unlikely to actually make much money out of that. So like that'd be a side thing. It's pretty easy to get like they're called sessional positions at the universities around here. Sessional position basically means you take like one class and you're only hired for a term, like it's a contract position. This is quite a bit of shield. I'll take it. Mandala, small items. I have no money. Give me chocolate. Oh, a Hexa. I think I should kill her fast enough, please. Oh, I should move this over. Yeah, so it's pretty easy to get sessional positions in computer science. They're always kind of looking for people to fill spots. But that's not very stable, and it's not necessarily great to do long term because you're sort of at the whim of the university and what classes they need or don't need. You're kind of the lowest on the totem pole for things. We have 2 cryptos going here. Medium items. I don't have a lot of money. Let's just work at the docks. Cutlass. That's kind of cool. If I ever got crit chance, that might be useful. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I don't know what our build is really looking to be. We're kind of just doing like random weapons right now, but we don't have a lot else going on. 4 gold. Let's put this here. We still have a space to fill. I guess like this crits or this tech though, so that helps this go off a little faster versus placing it with Cutlass, but maybe this is just more damage. I do at least have like the shatter is like a lot of damage even with just 1 freeze, so hopefully that works well against a low, I was going to say a low life Mac, but a low health Mac. Mac with all his enchantments. It's very annoying. I think we win this. They just don't have a lot of health to survive. Yeah. Classic low life Mac. These low life Macs just hanging about causing trouble. Up to no good. I was trying to think what else I did on the weekend. Oh yeah, I watched Adolescence, which is like a Netflix show that's only 4 episodes long. So I was able to watch that in between like watching the kids and stuff. It was pretty good. Charge another tech item. When this gains haste, charge it. I'll take this. Thermal Lance is like a possible way to go even without the ignition core. I will take it on the off chance we could make it useful with like a metronome and something else. Thermal Lance can be like a 1 item build around. I don't do it very often, but it can work. Weapon core is so good. Weaponized core, I should say. Read the art of the duel. Powder flask. That's my future atomic clock filler upper. I couldn't think of the word, so I just said filler upper. Mod squad. Okay. It's not the best filler upper, but it's something. It's just a bit slow. Man, this game, once they release Jewels and Stell, like there's going to be a lot of things to think about. if you're trying to play like multiple characters. Should you transform your shiny Fang? Oh, I don't know. That is scary. What if it becomes something bad? Like shiny Fang is just like pretty good in general. I don't know if I would transform it, especially if you're running a core. It's really good for like almost any core. I would transform it, but I guess it depends what you're running a bit. There's a force field, but we don't have defense grid. I could just take it and hold on to it. It is floating a lot of money, though. Tesla coil. You know what? I'm going to try this Tesla coil.
Use it well. Make me proud.
This is tech. This is tech. Maybe if we go more tech as well, we could like put this somewhere else. I'm going to skip on the... Ooh, a Dualtron is nice. That's a build around. I'm not going to go for the drill. Yeah, I would transform it, but I'm streaming, so that's a different thing. What do you have? Non-tech or non-weapon? Gamma ray, welding torch. Blah. Okay, there we go. Those are things we can use. A freezer upgrade. Thrusters is tech itself, but it doesn't get used. I'll take the 15 on the crypto. That's decent enough. Vanessa. Let's see. I'm trying to think, like, if I put this here and like arc blaster and like thrusters on the freezer, maybe. I'm sure Tesla coil is terrible, but I'm going to try it out a little bit. We have a whole bunch of tech on the board. Never really go for these tech builds. Shark Ray. Shark Ray seems like the scariest Vanessa item right now. They can put out a lot of haste with dive weights. Its cooldown is not that long at 7 seconds, and it scales up really fast. That said, we scaled up a bit faster than her. Why are you running a silver Langjon with 100 damages on day 5? 100 damages, I said. 100 damage. All right, what are we looking for? We're looking for atomic clock. How about that? I could go for atomic clock. This is tech also, but it's not great. Race Carl. Claw arm. That is tech also. And it's 5 seconds. It's actually pretty fast. We don't have anything that gives haste right now. And it's 16 gold. So I think it's too much. Here, I think I'd take the temp boost. It's just so much damage. Across our board. The Lich. I don't think we beat the Lich. I should probably fight the wolf there for the skill, but I kind of sort of want jury rigor so that I can get atomic clock and Uzi and reload atomic clock with it. I'm a sucker for atomic clock. That's how I make content, is go for stupid items and bad builds. Okay, powder keg. When you burn, charge this 2 seconds. Upgrade a silver item. Do I just upgrade the weaponized core? It scales a lot of damage. I think I'll do it. This is the most boring build of the day. Well, unless you find atomic clock, or unless you find force field boring. Kinetic cannon. Now there's a tech. Is there a world where kinetic cannon ever works? I'm guessing no. Probably. It gets 50 damage when you use any small item, though. It's just so freaking slow. I'm gonna pass on that one. Pyrocarbon's good if we got nitro or something, but at 16 gold, it's just so expensive. Okay, that was a waste going there. Pole. What could you have that I would want? I don't know. I can't think of anything, so I'm gonna go here instead. Curio. think we're done with you guys. Do I want knee brace or cinders? Agility boots? They're all pretty bad. Guess the club is good. 4 damage across the board. And then I'm just going to roll. Hopefully get a feather. Okay, there's some cooldown reduction. And some crit. And some damage for everything. I don't have any cooldown reduction, right? Oh, I do. I have thrusters, so take that out. Let's put the crit on the fiery arc blaster, I guess. All right, we got something going here. It doesn't, PoE too. You're playing the wrong game, guy. I never really played Path of Exile. Like, I tried Path of Exile 1 a tiny bit, but I just couldn't get into it. I didn't play it early on, so it just felt like there was way too much to wrap my head around when I played it. Okay, this Mac is just dead because they have no health. You haven't tried? Oh, I didn't realize you could break this bone cat. Oh, sorry, kitty. Does your bowl of food do anything? No. I really like... She's fine. She's fine. The kitty's fine. She likes it. Dunes change. Give me change. I feel poor still. I still feel kind of poor, and I still feel like I need to buy more items that I don't have. Nothing. Nothing. I do want bonk. We'll fight the thug. Could spices be good? Maybe. Oh my god. It's a lot of damage. Sorry, kitty. I was petting it. Just my cat at home, Scarlet, she likes if you give her kind of like not like smacking her, but like kind of taps. Give me a gold skill. Defense grid? No. I guess I take the freeze. This has to be the most boring build I've ever done. It feels very boring. Maybe this is just better than Tesla Coil. Tesla Coil is pretty bad, but I don't know. Some kitties like strong pets. Yes, some do. It looks ugly, but it's working. We're on day 7. Oh, this is tech, but it's so slow. I'm going to take relax here. It'll give us some time to scale and hopefully kill Boinky. Your time is over, Boinky. That's kind of weird to say, Boinky. He said, I'm a child to him and he's going to punish me. That's weird, dude. They have some crit chance, but okay. Okay, they were off cooldown for the strength potion, so they didn't get a bunch of crits. Nice. Nice, nice. The shield helped a lot there. It looks ugly, but it's working. Yeah, it does look pretty ugly. Who runs a Tesla coil? Obsidian is extremely good on force field. Yeah, Obsidian's very, very good. There's a force field, but I don't want it, I guess. I do love a force field, but... Oh, there's a Mamasaur. Do we just abandon ship and go Mamasaur? It's 24 gold. We could afford it. I just feel like I need somewhere to go that's not what we're doing, but we also don't have anything to really charge this up. I'm not gonna do it. Temp boost. Yeah, give me the temp boost. That's a lot of damage. Let's see. Dr. Vortex. I don't know if I would run anything you have. I would guess I would run your gold Tesla coil instead of my... Well, my Tesla coil's a bit faster, though. I mean, all this tech stuff is kind of working. But I feel like it's going to stop working now after this day. A lightning rod. That's cool. Give me a random item that will change my life. Bulldozer. Silver bulldozer will not change my life. Let's see. Those are not good. I don't know why I'm rolling here. I guess you're... Maybe you are better than Tesla coil, even though you're not tech. But you at least have shield enchant to let me like live a bit longer. And you get scaling. I think I'm going to try that. Scaling the damage on that is pretty good, I think. A little bit less tech, but overall okay. I'm going to take coolant. Here is another tech item. Charges adjacent items 1 second. It takes 6 seconds to go. It's just, it's slow. It's real slow. Suppose I could take that upgrade. Another Mac. Well, if we keep going against Macs that like have low HP and let us just kill them quickly, then maybe maybe we're doing all right. Is this guy's name P-Flons or Pufflons? Okay, it's burn, but it doesn't look like too much burn. You gain regeneration, charge this. Oh, that's a lot of regeneration, but I think our damage is just going to be too much for them to handle. Yeah. I think we're getting some gifted matchups here. We're getting gifted the paid actors. I need some kind of paid actors emote in the chat. We'll just put some of these rain ads in the chat to say that we've got paid actors. Rain ads in the chat. What could I do? A bunker. I could give my missiles 3 times multicast. Rage. Okay, Tesla coil out. I'm going to keep the thermal lance. There's a chance I still use that potentially. Alpha rays, not tech. Uzi, not tech, but maybe I don't worry about tech now and I instead try and get the weaponized core going a bit faster. Yeah. I think that's what I do to get the missiles going. And I'm going to take the temp boost again. It's just a lot of damage. You have Womp and his brother, the healing Womp. Homp. That's funny. I guess I take shielded weaponized core. We have a lot of enchantments. That's pretty good. I had Womp earlier today, but I didn't keep him for super long. I think I beat the Death Knight Reaper. We have a lot of shield and scaling. Oh, I missed a follow from an hour ago. I'm a bad streamer. I'm very bad at watching all these things. Healing Womp is Homp. He's restorative, so maybe he's Romp. Maybe he's Romp. Womp and Romp. Oh, come on, just die. You were at like no health. Yeah, there we go. Womp and Romp. What does this do? When you use a weapon with lifesteal, freeze a smaller item for 2 seconds. Ooh, that's cool. It's really hard to get lifesteal on Dooley, but that's really interesting. GPU might be better than laser pistol. Slightly faster, does a little bit of damage, but I think I need something with haste. I don't have any slow skills. This light bulb is not great either. Ooh, thrusters, that's nice. I'm not going to upgrade the laser pistol. And then here we have some money. I don't know what medium thing I'd be looking for. I guess we'll look anyway. We're giving up a bit of damage, but race Carl. I think I'm just gonna skip it. I should have just taken the damage. We are still using the core, so sometimes Simon skills can be good. Crit. We are lacking crit. We don't have much way to gain crit though, because most of them are like when you haste, gain crit. Let's go with crit skills. We need some crit. Okay, these are kind of bad. I can roll. Okay, 16% across the board for weapons, 24% on right. I think I take Honed Arsenal. That's good. I could have taken the burn scaling crit, but we just don't burn that much either. So I think this is better. Light bulb. Do I want anything different? Arc blasters, slow. Pistol. Pistol has the same speed as light bulb. But light bulb gives my weaponized core crit, so I think that's worth it. A crit shield and a crit damage can kind of pull you out. If you happen to be dying, it can save you. What do we got here? Shielded Plague Glaive. Oh, that's scary. That's so much poison. Oh my god. 62 multicast for this thing. Oh, because it's toxic. Their Plague Glaive is going to have 1,000,000 times multicast. I don't think we'll kill them in time before it gets to go. Oh, that was so cool. We were very, very close to killing them. But we're dead now to the poison. If we were just a tiny bit faster, we would have killed them there. That was super close. Why did this thing have to be toxic? 62 poisoned. Gross. We could still use... We could use a 3D printer maybe. Oh god. Let me back in. Let me back. Let me back. I do love a 3D printer. Is there any way that this 3D printer would actually make sense, though? What would I 3D print? Like the Uzi? The freezer? Maybe the freezer. 3D print the freezer And then that gives me lots of scaling. They're going to be slow though, because they're all 5 seconds. But they freeze things a lot. Let me just think if there'd be anything else I would rather do. Not light bulb. I could 3D print the Uzi. That'd be kind of fun. I probably don't need missiles anymore. And then I 3D print the freezer and put like thrusters on the 3D printer to make it go faster. That seems fun. Let's do that. All right. 4.5 second 3D printer. And then it's going to turn into a whole bunch of freezers. And then we have shatter. We need a way to get lifesteal. Where could we get lifesteal from? Big Ego, I guess. Or is it called Big Ego? I don't know. Anyway, that guy with sword stuff can give you the lifesteal skill. This is hilarious. Is this build good? Probably not that good, but it's okay, I think. It's not the worst. Like, we can disrupt a lot of people's builds with the amount of freezing we're doing. Eclipse. I've never ever tried to make Eclipse really work. I don't know what it would involve. It's the best build you've ever seen. At 15 seconds, use all your other items. When you use an item, deal 100. So you need stuff that's super fast, I guess. So like 3D print Uzi and then put Eclipse out, right? And then things. Eclipse enchants used to be crazy. Like, do that, and then does this upgrade this? Like, does the 30 damage upgrade this when you use an item, deal 110? I think so, right? And this makes all my Uzis deal a bunch of damage, right? Give me a damage boost. Yeah, it does work. Okay. You just thought my other build was the best you've ever seen. Now, what do you think? We need space for chocolates. Powder flask, I'm sorry, I have to let you go. Or not chocolates, for gumballs. Is this a build? I've never, ever used Eclipse. I've gotten it before, but I've never actually put it on my board to try and use it. Oh god, that's a scary Vanessa. But do you have a 3D printer and an Eclipse? I doubt it. Lewis Aoia. It's a lot of damage you got there. A diamond shark claws, that's scary. Go, Uzis. Pow, 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 pow. Who's the weapon, Vanessa, now? Me, that's who. Hilarious. Pew, 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 pew. There's not really a medium item I want now, because I basically have the best build that an Exium's ever seen. Because if the other build was the best they'd ever seen, this is definitely even better than that. Smalls. You could sell me like a thrusters upgrade I would like. And large. You could sell me a 3D printer upgrade. That'd be nice too, I guess. Okay, thrusters upgrade. Nice. I'll take the crypto. I'm going to sell you this and this for some extra money. Mid's worth. Just your everyday, typical... Oh, juggler would be so sick. But this is so much XP. I think I got to go to the XP. It's so much extra experience. Give me another eclipse. That would probably not be good. 2 eclipses I don't think would work very well. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, 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 pew. It's definitely not like super fast. There's proboscis builds out there that like do like insane amounts of slow and but it's like pretty good damage. Another thrusters. I don't think I'll run another thrusters. I will. Does 3D printer cooldown go down? Yeah, it does. I'm going to upgrade the 3D printer. Goes down a second, down to 3.4. Ooh. I can make slow Uzis. Nice. Slowsies. Get ready for the slowsies. I need the when you slow scale damage skill now. Shields, diamond. Give me a diamond. When you slow freeze an item. Oh, when you use the core, adjacent weapons gain 30 damage. Yeah. Probably should have taken the slow freeze, but this is too sick. This is going to have so much damage. Don't just kill me right away, please. Pew, pew, pew. Get ready for the pew-pews. What do you got? Heavy silencer with sea shadow. That's interesting. I haven't seen anyone use... That's a scary obsidian lighter. Oh my god, it's so fast. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, we're too slow. Oh, but now we're slowing you down. Oh. That was awesome. That's cinema right there. That's cinema. We're going to watch that one again. Okay. They think they got us. We're dueling this guy with their obsidian lighter here. They're putting slow on our stuff, but then pew 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 pew. Oh my god, cinema. Yes, Scarlet. Cat emotes. Spinning me's. You can't sell me anything I want, so I will buy chocolate. I really, really hope this gets to 10 wins. I haven't been checking my crypto to see if it's worth money, but I guess you could sell me something. Maybe there's a world I switch to this. I don't know. Give me a Uzi upgrade. Thank you. We just need this weaponized core to get upgraded now. We need medium items. We need the scrap metal thing. Oh, this would be so good if we could get hyper focus. Because we only have one medium item. Pew, 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 pew. Finger guns, finger guns. It's definitely not the fastest build I've ever had, but Romp and Womp took it home. 10 wins? Are you kidding me? Nice. Romp and Womp better go in the Discord. See, you said I'm a better Dooley than you, but I couldn't make Womp work. I guess what he was missing was his friend Romp. Maybe Romp and Womp are girls. I don't know. Skills. Give me something. What could you have? Large item burn 10. Large item poison 10. Oh, I do need the burn, actually, because I have burn freeze. Yeah, give me this. Almost never ever use that, but that's nice to have. Temp boost. Yeah, give me the temp boost of health, because I don't think... Oh, 25 damage. Give me 25 damage. We'll take a look at your run after this. Okay, Lumpkin. All right, we've got an Uzi that becomes 3 Uzis with heavy. Goes a little bit faster, so 3.4 seconds, not too bad. We have a weaponized core to give our Eclipse extra damage. When all the Uzis go pew, 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 they make the Eclipse go. And then we've got firepower also to make our weaponized core make the Eclipse scale up even faster. We'll get a bit of crit chance when these turn into Uzis. So we have a bit of crit chance as well. And then we have 1 Frostfire that gets triggered by first flames when we use a large item. It's unlikely we actually get down to 15 seconds. So we might freeze something when we hit half health. We have this cool skill that's being absolutely useless because we don't have any lifesteal, but that would be nice to use. All right, Lumpkin, let's see. It's finger guns time. I haven't seen that Vanessa skin, I don't think, before. Or if I have, I haven't noticed it. All right, they've got a freeze. I see some haste. I see some slow. Tripwire is really annoying. Oh, we might die from that, from all the slow and that they're putting out. Yeah, we're dead. Oh no. Oh no. Tripwire is really annoying. But I think we were just dead anyway. What kind of enchants does Eclipse get? It has some decent enchants. Like Obsidian? I could make Obsidian Uzis, but I don't think that's the way to go. Okay, we're going to make Obsidian Eclipse. What's Womp? Oh, Womp, yeah. Womp is from Mario 64. Where is he on my screen? Why is he not showing up? Transform. Center. Center. I don't know why Womp's not showing up. Properties. Oh, I deleted him by accident. Whoopsie, that's why. I deleted him when I was cleaning out my screenshots folder. But yeah, Womp is basically a character from Mario games. And I started, because I got a Obsidian Wallace with that, and I started calling it Womp. Yeah. It's this guy here, Womp. Yeah, that's Womp. Inside jokes. I need a Womp emote, I guess. This will scale up super fast. Oh, my nose is itchy. Now that this is Obsidian, it's going to get so much damage so fast. I'm going to take this damage as well, because that's 50. Oh, please give me hyper focus. Come on, Bazaar. I know I ask you for things every time I go into every single fight, but just do it for me once, please. Yeah, we're on day 13, so we're going to face some potentially scary builds. We still need a bit of time to get going, so there's definitely a lot of builds out there that can wreck us. I wish this would like put some slow out the first time it goes too. Like that would be nice. Yeah, I don't know if we could make a Womp emote without Nintendo destroying my life. Upgrade. Is upgrading this worth it? It's just a bit more damage. It doesn't get lower cooldown. I think I go for a skill. Oh, why is my nose so itchy? Okay. That's the skill I was wanting. When you slow, your weapons gain damage. So we're going to scale up even faster now. Give me chocolate. We need to at least survive. Yeah, Womp emote. I guess this thing doesn't get crit, which is annoying. Oh, it says crit chance. Oh, but why does it even have crit chance? Use all your other items. Gumballs don't do much, but I mean, I don't have much else to spend my money on. I don't think there's a toy that would be useful. Okay, those are pretty bad gumballs. Give me red gumballs. A Mac. All right. Well, we're here again. Trying to make our heavy 3D printer work with thrusters, so it's only 3.4 seconds. Every time an Uzi goes off, it deals an extra however much damage is on the Eclipse. We scaled the Eclipse up super high with firepower, plus it's a weaponized core. So we get 60 damage on this thing every time. Plus this is obsidian, so it's actually 120 damage every time the core goes off. Our slow Uzis will also give us a bit of damage as well. Yeah, and we'll see how it goes. If they're not super duper fast, we scale up like incredibly fast and actually deal a lot of damage with our Uzis. Okay, what is this? A femur. Oh god. They don't have start a fight haste. Okay, come on. Put the slows out. Deal the damage. Oh, they put lots of slows on us though. We're slowing them. They're slowing us. Finger guns, finger guns. Pew, 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 pew. 10 wins with the pew, pew pistols. I don't know if we faced, the most scary... Hey, why is this not showing up? Can't recap. Well, we don't get to see how often our other Uzis went. This went one time and dealt 11,000 damage all on its own. Nice, nice, nice.